Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Chris.
There was a computer error with that last one. We fixed it. Would you mind doing it again?
Yeah, of course.
We don't have to do that with any of the other ones, but I mean, it's so good.
I
would listen to it again.
That's good. That's great. I'm glad I get to do it again.
You can introduce it again, too.
Okay. So this song is called Comprehend, and I actually wrote it for a 9/11 event we had at our school. But it kind of just talks about how we should just honor our veterans all the time and wonder if we truly comprehend what they go through. So yes, comprehend.
How do you show your appreciation? You do or you don't.
shot for me, you'd want me to stand and believe. How do you see the dead? Just a body underground. How do you see a survivor? Just someone walking around. They fight for years as we get blessed, deserving of honor, of freedom, and this so-called broken country. And how do you know? Have you seen it on the news? Is your daddy telling you? 'Cause my daddy's been telling me for years from the battlefield. And how do you show your appreciation? You do or you don't, or you really don't know. I'm just saying, if you took a shot for me, you'd want me to stand and believe. And I don't care that you hate the president. And honestly, I wish you would stop your belly aching. We've got women and men on the line. The world won't end this minute. Yeah, thanks to them, we still got a minute. How do you comprehend? Do you even comprehend? Got it that time?
Yeah, well said.
Sweet.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know any veterans? I mean, or did you know any veterans?
My dad is a veteran.
Where'd he go?
He went to Afghanistan and a couple other places, but
Did he come back? I mean, does he talk about it much?
yeah, he tells us stories all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, I love hearing stories. A lot of them are actually hilarious, but
Would you tell us one?
they're kind of long, but I could try. Yeah, I guess so.
You don't have to. But maybe a funny one?
A funny one.
Hey, the one about my Marine stuck his hand in it, poop and smeared all over his face on accident.
Maybe he should just tell one. Okay.
You want to come tell one? Maybe we'll do it after. Maybe later.
After, yeah, let's do one after.
Welcome, everyone.
Stick around.
We're live from the Center for the Arts at Kayenta. This is Kayenta Live from beautiful Ivans, and this is Rebecca Gent. Rebecca is a local. Rebecca, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
So yes, I have been songwriting for about 4 years, and I first started songwriting just randomly. I kind of just messed around on the piano and eventually started getting into lyrics, and I didn't really think much of it. And then we went to a vocal retreat with a company named THROGA, owned by Richard Fink IV, and he encouraged me to record my own song while I was there, and along with a lot of other upwriting artists. And that's what really helped me and inspired me to songwrite.
Cool.
And I've just been doing it ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Solid. What's the next one?
The next one is called Don't. And this one I wrote for a pop song submission in my songwriting class. And I usually don't like writing in pop format. I like to go deeper into meanings and stuff like that. And I'm not a super lovey-dovey person anyways, so pop's not really my thing. That's the gist of it. But I found a way to make it work. So here we go. This is called Don't. red meat. Yeah, that's what you'll be when you're done talking to me. And I wouldn't stand for the best of you. We both know too well I've got too much to lose. And I've been alone all these years. And I've gotten along just fine. And guys don't want girls like me. So if you don't mind, if you don't mind, do, 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 don't you dare stand in between me and what I need to prove. And I wouldn't stand on fire for you, fend for yourself. And guys don't want girls like me. So if you don't mind, do, 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 so if you don't mind, do, do, so if you don't mind, and I've been alone all these years. Guys don't want girls like me. And I don't change willingly. So if you don't mind, do, so if you don't mind, step aside.
Do you have any music out, that people can go listen to?
Yes, I actually have 2 singles out right now that I will be playing in a little bit. So
Where can people find them?
on all music platforms, just
Very
under Rebecca Gent.
Very good.
Yeah.
How does a song come to you?
How does a song come to me? It's kind of usually I come up with some sort of something on the piano or the guitar.
Some sort of something.
Some sort of something, like just musically. Usually I don't come up with like melodies or lyrics first. It's
Usually I come up with something completely non-musical on a piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, but musically, that's a good start.
Yeah, musically, yes, that's vague, but
Well, I mean, it's a mystery, and we appreciate a good mystery, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, songwriting's always a mystery. Yes. All sorts of stuff to write about out there.
Huh. And so you're not saying you necessarily pick something to write about, or there's too much that you just write about all of it all the time?
Well, I write lyrics or ideas down every day. It's kind of sad that I'll never get to like 90% of them, but
it's that much?
Yes.
Wow, you're going around with a notebook, or?
Yeah, this one right here, actually. This one.
The water bottle? Oh no, the notebook under the water.
This is
actually a person, people. The water bottle's name is Sal. Do I have that right? Okay.
Sal.
Sal goes with you everywhere you go.
Yes.
Probably the fulfillment of all that relationship angst. But yeah, so people at home, you've seen the famous Rebecca Gent notebook now. We're gonna move to something on guitar.
Yes.
Tell us about this guitar, because it looks like, did it come wood burned like that, or did you do that?
Yes,
Okay,
it
it came
did,
like that?
yeah.
And Luna made it?
Luna, yes.
And Luna's a company, not a person, I guess. Luna guitars, very beautiful. Has a really good sound. What's this one called?
This one is actually a cover by, I have known this band since middle school, and I just finally decided to learn one of their songs, and it's called Role Models. I just like the way how they are blunt about what they say, but they make it sound good in music. Sometimes blunt isn't so great in music. But yes, this is Role Models by AJR. 3, 4. All my role models are on TV for the wrong reasons. And I will unravel if you're a boy in my best pieces. Would have never come so far without someone there to start again. I truly love the art when I counterfeit the artist. But all my role models are on TV for the wrong reasons. This time of year, I'm feeling weird. Might be allergies. Wanna move out, but when I move out, who'd be proud of me? Thought I was made for men that were great. Put that crown on me. Thought I was made for Louis C.K. All my role models are on TV for the wrong reasons. And I will unravel if you're a boy in my best pieces. Would have never come so far without someone there to start again. I truly love the art when I kind of fade the artist. But all my role models are on TV for the wrong reasons. Wrong reasons. I used to say, just what's on my brain, cause you always did. You used to be so special to me. Now you've ruined it. Look at this mess. Should I forget what you gave to me? Wake up, Mr. West. Yeah, all my role models are on TV for the wrong reasons. And I will unravel if you're a boy in my best pieces. Would have never come so far without someone there to start again. I truly love the art when I kind of fade the artist. But all my role models are on TV for the wrong reasons. Wrong reasons. Would have never come so far without someone there to start again. I truly love the art when I kind of fade the artist. But all my role models are on TV for the wrong reasons. Wrong reasons.
I hope you hear the applause at home, folks. Much deserved. Rebecca, you speak that blunt truth. Who wrote that?
AJR.
JR. AJR. AJR.
AJR, yeah, just the letters.
Okay, not a jar.
No, yeah.
Okay. And it's really interesting. You said it at the beginning of the song, very blunt truths being spoken in a very actually pleasing musical situation.
Yeah.
And I love that you're a fan of that. I'm such a fan of that. I wanted to say, if you had a whole, would you want to work with a whole band?
I've thought about it before. I don't know if I would want to have a specific band. I know I would want to work with one on tour if I eventually did that, but
If you had to pick, would you pick a country band to play with or a rock band to play with?
a rock band all the way.
Okay, so you sound like both Casey Musgraves and Florence Welch. So you'd be Florence and the Machine. You would not be Casey Musgraves. But you could sound like either. Just remember that in your
Okay.
career.
Okay.
You have already two very, very well-known, I think they're both Grammy winners, that you sound just like. But you want to be you. You know, you don't want to be anyone else. We're going to hear one on the ukulele called Lucky Girl,
Yes.
and which happens to be the name of a peanut butter chocolate shake over at the restaurant in the art village. Did you know? Did you know
No,
that?
I did not.
It's not named after that drink.
Actually, no, but that
Huh.
sounds tasty.
Our research was totally wrong. Okay.
This song is actually named after a dog.
The dog was named Lucky Girl or Lucky.
Lucky,
Okay.
yes, Lucky. And I just call her Lucky Girl sometimes.
Cool.
Just for long instead of for short, I guess. But yeah, I wrote this a long time ago, and my mom's been begging me to sing it for like 2 years
What's
now.
a long time ago?
3 years ago, I think, just at the beginning sometime of when I started songwriting. But
Ladies and gentlemen, she's so young that a long time ago is 3 years.
yes, from interviews. But yes, Lucky Girl, about my dog. I don't know what I would do without you, darling. You make me feel so fine, make me feel so fine. You've got your beady eyes pointed towards the skies. Oh, won't you take me there sometime? 'Cause you give me the simple joys I look for and I need. And I try to give you kisses every time I see you baking. And I take care of you, and you'll take care of me. Aren't we both so lucky? My lucky girl and me. I try to give you kisses every time I see you baking. And I take care of you, and you'll take care of me. Aren't we both so lucky? The lazy days we like to go outside and eat the apricots, bathing in the summer sun, wishing it never ends. And as the years go on, we see less of each other, and we're hoping somehow we'll start all over again. 'Cause you give me the simple joys I look for and I need. And I try to give you kisses every time I see you baking. And I take care of you, and you'll take care of me. Aren't we both so lucky? My lucky girl and me.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, we all have that dog.
We all.
Not really. I mean, I'm not trying to take you out of the spotlight. I'm just saying, everyone can relate.
About a dog or a pet or a human, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Lucky girl.
People sing that to your lizard. There was one, I think the lyric that caught my attention the most, which I don't even know what you're saying. I need to ask you.
Okay.
I try to give you kisses every time I see your bacon. Is that what it was?
Every time I mean, if you want it to be that, yes. But how I originally wrote it was, I give you kisses every time I see you baking.
Oh, begging.
Yes.
Begging. Okay. Begging. Every time I see your bacon. I mean, it's just sitting there all the time.
I mean,
Just kidding.
she likes bacon too.
That's good.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, something right with you if you don't like bacon.
Okay. Oh yes, this is my next one. Another song I have known since middle school years is Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott, and I just finally decided to learn it, and I can still relate a little bit, I guess. Somebody said you got a new friend. Does she love you better than I can? There's a big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, I bet she's around. Yeah, I know it's stupid, but I just gotta see it for myself. And I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. I just wanna dance all night, but I'm all messed up, I'm so out of line. Stilettos and broken bottles, I'm spinning around in circles, and I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, and I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, and I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. So far away, but still so near. The lights come up, the music fades, but you don't see me standing here. I just came to say goodbye. And I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Ooh, and I'm giving you my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. And oh no, and I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. I'm giving it my all, why can't you see me? And I've given it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I keep dancing on my own. And oh no,
Thank you.
Those middle school years.
Those middle school years. Let's all have a moment of silence, everyone at home, for those middle school years. Sometimes I like to read the comments of the Facebook post to you. There are some really nice ones here. There are no bad ones. Rachel Zufelt?
Oh, yes.
Zufelt?
Hi, Aunt.
Zufelt?
I love
Aunt?
you.
Says, oh my goodness, I love her so much.
Oh my gosh, I love you so much too.
Alicia Groth Fink says, beautiful with 2 hearts. The W duo, Bluegrass and New Folk, we're going to have them on soon, says, it's great to see young songwriters at work. And it is.
Thank you.
Rachel Zufelt does 10 clapping hand emojis. And your mother, Ami, says, we love Sal, the water bottle.
Ow. She's the best.
Sal's a girl?
Yes.
Okay. Or you're talking about your mom?
Both. They're both amazing.
They're both girls. They're both amazing.
Yes.
Richard Fink IV, and he typed this back when I was telling you that you sounded like other people. Says, you sound just like you. Great performance, with a smiley face. And he's so right. I did not mean any harm or offense. Or, jeez, they're going to fire me.
No, you're all good. You're all good. You were just giving me an idea.
Yeah, I'm notorious for it.
Okay, so this next one, again, another one I wrote from my middle school years, but one of the ones I'm more proud of. But I recently have been working with Pamela Englert and her movement called Unwritten Life Illuminated, as I am her youth ambassador for that movement. And she asked me to use this song in her program. And we've been doing this program for 2 years now. And last year she had me specifically write a song for the program, which will be out July 13th. So watch out for that. And
where is it coming out?
All platforms, yeah. Just
all platforms.
All platforms. So Apple Music, iTunes, or iMusic now, and Spotify, and just on and on and on, I guess.
We live in a world of platforms.
Yes, lots of them.
And if you jump onto anyone, you'll find, what is it called? That it's going to be coming out July 13th?
Oh yes, of course. The name Chapters to Go is going to be the one. But this one will be coming out not too much later. So this one's called Fragile. Here we go.
Fragile.
Yeah, just however you want to say it. Okay. Yes, I've cried a couple of times. I've said a couple words to rant my mind, 'cause I have lost some feeling, and I have lost some sense of who I am. But lost ain't always based on lies. And just because I'm fragile doesn't mean I'm all that frail. And just because I'm in pieces doesn't mean I'm not worthwhile. And just because you're strong doesn't mean you can't break. And just because I'm fragile doesn't mean I'm weak. Yes, I've watched depression many times. Anxiety still haunts my mind. They They tell me to feel happiness. They tell me to get over it. But tell me what it takes to breathe it in. And just because I'm fragile doesn't mean I'm all that frail. And just because I'm in pieces doesn't mean I'm not worthwhile. And just because you're strong doesn't mean you can't break. Just because I'm fragile doesn't mean I'm weak. The clock is bending down. I find myself at Judgment Day now. What time have I wasted? Am I really what they say? They say the chosen are still standing today. And look at me. And just because I'm fragile doesn't mean I'm all that. And just because I'm in pieces and just because you're strong doesn't mean you can't break. Just because I'm fragile doesn't mean I'm weak. No, I'm not at all that weak.
Truly words to live by. We all can use.
What did you say?
Truly words to live by.
We gotta admit it sometimes.
We're always putting ourselves back together.
Mm-hmm.
Kathleen Quintero Whiteside, who is going to be the music teacher at the Kayenta Arts Academy this summer for kids ages 9 through 17, says some of the most interesting comments about music that we get. And she says that she is enjoying the unpredictable phrase lengths and natural vocal production, which is like very high compliment. Why do you end most songs with a sort of musical question? I like it. Like we just step into your mind for a moment, then it's gone. Yay, she adds. And then she did the same thing I did because she's my mom. She says she's too young to remember the legendary Joni Mitchell, but she has a similar light flexibility in the upper range. Good to hear.
I'm gonna have to go home and listen to all these artists.
Yeah, me too. I used to actually listen to Joni Mitchell. She's actually really good. But
yes,
the musical
to answer the
question thing. Yeah.
I guess I like to take people on a journey in my music, and I feel like leaving that question allows them to finish their journey. It makes it a little more personal, I guess. Because I know in music, I like to find my own meaning in music, even though it's written a certain way for a certain thing. I want to relate to it so bad. So I just want to give people a little bit of something to relate to, I guess.
Did you ever see videos of what they called Beatlemania?
Beatlemania, no.
Have you heard of it?
No.
When this British band called the Beatles came to America, they were on TV shows playing just about the poppiest of pop music you could possibly get and getting the reactions of the screaming girls and the girls fainting. And it was the exact opposite of everything that we value today. Just kidding. It was just musical answers. And we appreciate tremendously the musical questions. I think that's what music is for, personally. I mean, I don't know if you think that of all music, but I agree with you. I think that answers from music is kind of like emotional fascism, but just saying.
Yes.
I like your stuff.
Agree. Thank you. These next two are actually my two releases that I have out on all music platforms. Yes. This is another one of the songs that I think can take people on a journey just like somewhere else. I guess that's what a journey is.
Perfect.
Just somewhere else. But this one's called Brushed by Familiar, and the next one is called Lonely.
Okay, now wait. People need to know Brushed by Familiar is an original.
Yes,
And-
original, and the next one is an original.
And Brushed by Familiar is one of your newest ones, is that right?
Yes.
And then
Mhm.
which is the other one the same?
Yeah.
One of your new ones?
The next one
Okay.
is like 2 years ago I released it.
So here we go. A new one
Yes.
by Rebecca Gent, Brushed by
Yes.
Familiar.
When I opened my eyes, I was brushed by a familiar breeze. Unsure why they were closed, unsure how long I've been chasing. But I keep on holding on to something that I can't reach. And I may be holding on to something that I'm just imagining. Still I can't stop till I've found arms to run home to. And I know that it's hard to describe things that you've forgotten, but I love to. And I know that you can't quite remember, but I usually do. For too long I've been lost in time and been blinded to know. Walked by a rose and the petal fell just for me. Have I woke from a dream? Have I woken it all? Sweet spring. But I keep on holding on to something that almost feels real. And I keep on holding on to something that I'm just imagining. Still I can't stop till I've found arms to run home to. I'm told that I don't understand, but trust me, somehow I do. And I know that it's hard to describe things that you've forgotten, but I love to. And I know that you can't quite remember, but I usually do. For too long I've been lost in time and been blinded to know. But I feel something when I look into those eyes, though I can't place the name.
I keep on holding on to something that I can't reach. And I may be holding on to something that I'm just imagining. But I keep on holding on to something.
Another perfect musical question mark. Tell us about that one.
Okay, here we go. So, on Brushed by Familiar, I wrote that song kind of based on the feeling of deja vu. Like, there's a place out there that you belong, but you don't quite know how to, you can't really explain it. You kind of just feel it. And it's kind of frustrating sometimes when you can't tell somebody else about it or even just understand it completely yourself. But it's just
I know what you mean.
something to, just something to hold on to and something to keep you going. So,
A myth.
a myth.
A myth that comes out, that jumps out directly from what's happening instead of in an old book. It comes out and it's like, well, this is the meaning. This is the meaning of life right now, or something like that.
Sure.
That's my take on it.
Yeah, definitely. Share your take on it.
Let's see.
Okay.
Daniel Zufeld says, Troy, Gent, we are loving every word of every song from here in Sevier, Utah, where your biggest fans escape to relax and listen to music. Love the Zoo crew. And do you know, and I'm really probably going to butcher this, Arishi Rogers?
Archie, I almost, when you said it like that, I almost said it like that too, but it's Archie.
Okay, Archie.
But
Archie?
hi, Archie. Yes.
Archie.
I love you, Archie.
Fantastic. Rebecca III, Archie says, and also says, I love Brushed by Familiar so much, and we do too. That was quite good.
Thank you.
And we can find that on Spotify?
Yes.
I'm just like,
Spotify.
wow.
Just, yeah.
We are very lucky. And this one,
Is
Lonely.
yes, Lonely. Okay, I'm just gonna put this challenge out here. Another one I wrote my middle school years, but I want to put out this challenge. Whoever can put the cringiest middle school experience in the comments, I will write a song about that and I will dedicate it to you.
Okay, people,
Okay.
think on this. Type
Yes.
those stories. Here we
Type
go.
those stories, okay. Forgotten has many synonyms, and I guess I'm all of them. So I don't know why I'm so hurt about this, 'cause I should be used to it. So don't say I'm sorry we didn't respond, and don't say I'm sorry we didn't bring you along, 'cause I know you're lying. And don't say I'm sorry we didn't invite you, and don't say I'm sorry we ditched you for somebody else, 'cause I know you're lying. And I know I'm just lonely. People tell me I'm good enough, but if I was, I would succeed in making you all
didn't respond. And don't say I'm sorry we didn't bring you along, 'cause I know you're lying. Oh, don't say I'm sorry we didn't invite you. Don't say I'm sorry we ditched you for somebody else, 'cause I know you're lying. And I know I'm just lonely. Oh, just lonely. Just lonely. Oh, just lonely. I'm not the only one that's been shot down by them. Take 1,000,000 people times by 10. No one believes that they're the true monsters living in our reality. They took our freedoms. They took our dreams. So don't say I'm sorry we didn't respond, and don't say I'm sorry we didn't bring you along, 'cause I know you're lying. And don't say I'm sorry we didn't invite you, and don't say I'm sorry we ditched you for somebody else, 'cause I know you're lying. And I know I'm just lonely.
That was good and brutal. Okay, now you're gonna have to tell me if I'm getting this person's name right. Alicia. Allysia. Groth Frink.
Mhm.
Alicia? Yes? Wow.
Yes, you got it.
Okay. She says, my favorite song. And then Ami said, I love that this is your favorite song. And then she said, I sing it all the time. And then my mom said, I would tell you my middle school story, but I can't because my son is the host and producer and he would be shocked. And I would tell you my middle school story, but I can't because my mom is listening and she would be shocked.
Maybe another time.
But I think this means that you have to tell us a middle school story.
My most embarrassing
Come
one.
on.
The only one that comes to mind is my most embarrassing. No, there's a lot. But yes, okay.
All right, you know what to do.
I was at, I guess I don't need to specify.
I think you do.
Okay. We were at Disneyland and I was standing, I was talking to my crush and I forgot what exactly he was saying, but I decided to call out to him and I went, "Hey, Dad." And I was like, that is, yeah, I don't want to ever call my crush Dad again.
You liked him so much that your brain just mixed everything in the world up. It's very good. It's a touching story.
I thought I was in love, but no.
Really, you just wanted Dad.
Okay, this next one, I started writing lullabies to myself, and I don't know if any other songwriters do this or anybody else does something similar with their art. Let me know. Text me or something and let me know.
That they write lullabies to themselves?
Yes, or just something to help them go to sleep. But yes, I started writing these lullabies, and I was taking me like hours for me to fall asleep, even after I got in bed. And
Did these worked?
Yes,
Wow.
they did. It was so, I'm like cured or something. But this one is called Twilight's Lullaby, and it's probably my favorite. When's the fall gonna fall? Don't ask me
Why does my brain have much control if it can't let go? And make you as happy as you made me. But through the twilight you sing, sleep, dream. When can I savor the taste? Sweetness, rich satisfaction. Have my melodies settled, or did they suffer so I could somehow have them? But is it too late for tomorrow? If it's too late for today? 'Cause the moon has taken its place in my waking life. Dark matter is near, and I just wanted to make the sun as happy as it made me. But through the twilight it seems sleep, dream, sleep. Dream, oh dream.
And you've recorded that?
No. I would like to soon.
You are robbing the world.
I'm sorry.
And yep, we're going to need to record that right away because everyone's going to need that. Well, actually, we have it recorded. They can just play the video and while they're going to sleep. And but
I'll have something out there soon. I'll
please,
do my best.
oh my gosh. Going to go back to the piano.
Yes.
Okay, that was Twilight's Lullaby.
Yes, Twilight's Lullaby.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I can just play this and people will recognize it. So here we go. I still don't know what I was looking for, and my time was running wild. A million dead-end streets, and every time I thought I had it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet. So I turned myself to face me, but I've never caught a glimpse
ripples as they change their size, but never leave the stream of warm and permanence. And seems the days flowed right through my eyes, but the days just seem the same. These children that you spit upon as they try to change their worlds. They're quite aware of what they're going through. Turn and face the strange changes. Don't tell them to grow up and out of here. Turn and face the strange changes. Where's your shame? You left us in our necks in need. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. Strange fascinations fascinate. Changes are taking the pace I'm going through. Turn and face the strange changes. Look out, all you rock and rollers. Turn and face the strange changes. Pretty soon now you're gonna get older. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. I said time may change me, but I can't trace time. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
The musical answer.
The musical and David Bowie.
David Bowie. Oh man. So you've got to have one more.
Gotta have one more.
Oh, do you not?
I
You
do.
don't do
I mean,
encores?
Yes, I can do an encore. I don't know if it's like a super fit for an encore, but
You let me know. I mean, you're already putting on your guitar, so I feel like here we go.
yeah, let me just.
I've never put someone on the stream on the spot like that, but I just I'm gonna put the mad emoji on this post because I don't want it to end. And it's the only emoji we don't have, by the way. People have reacted with the thumbs up and the heart and the haha and the surprised, shocked face. I guess they have that care one now. If anyone wants to care about this post, that little guy holding the heart can do that, or the mad one. But what's this one?
It's called Mom But Younger. It's kind of just a representation of me becoming who I'm supposed to be, I guess. But
Mom but younger.
yeah. But just a little younger. I mean,
A little.
just a little younger. But there's certain just people or things that just get in the way, but they're actually there to shape you. But they can be frustrating
Indeed.
at times. I mean, well,
Indeed.
let's just go through it. I
Indeed.
guess. I'm becoming myself, and I don't know if I like it. Sorta like my mom, oh, just a little younger. I'm trying to live the dreams she thought were dead ends. Oh, I thought
Show me your silver and I'll show you my soul. Oh, show me your silver and I'll make you understand. Show me your silver and I'll give you my heart. Oh, show me your silver and I'll let you beat it black. They'll call us lazy sunbathers, but our future's darker than their own. And they say I'm a siren and you're just lost too far from land. As we live up to our labels, we can't help but feel a little opposite. But we act the way we want and not who we are. So show me your silver and I'll show you my soul. Oh, show me your silver and I'll make you understand. Show me your silver and I'll give you my heart. Oh, show me your silver and I'll let you beat it back. But I don't want your silver, I just wanna. I don't want your silver, no, I don't want your silver, no, I don't want your silver, I just wanna, I wanna hold your soul. Oh. No, I don't want your silver. I just I want you to call me home. I don't know if I like it, 'cause we just act the way we want. And I thought I was an old soul, but I'm just lost too far from it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Rebecca.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Sure. We are going to have a special guest, and it is your father, Troy.
Oh, yes.
And he is going to tell us
Yes.
about something from Afghanistan, in Afghanistan, of Afghanistan, or other places. Doesn't matter. But he is invited to make his way to the microphone right now. Oh, okay. We've already adjusted the camera. Yes, he will be taller. Alan Holden is our lovely videographer, and if he would turn the lens on himself ever, I could show you his beautiful face.
Microphone?
The one she was using, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure.
And then just pull it up. Yep, just like that.
There we go.
So, most dramatic stories, people feel uncomfortable hearing. So I don't tell
It's
many
true.
people.
It's true.
So I think a lot of vets just don't tell people stories that are intense and dramatic because they kind of feel uncomfortable. Those people feel uncomfortable,
Yes.
and only people that have been through that can relate.
Yes,
probably. So
true.
we feel comfortable telling stories to other vets that know what it's like. So I limit stories that are dramatic for that reason. My daughters can handle anything because I'm their dad, so they can
Mhm.
handle about anything. So,
Mhm.
and my wife, Ami, can handle anything because she's been married to me for 20 years. So I tell them stories. I'm not afraid to tell them stories, but so should we? Ami's nervous Doesn't want me to tell the poop story.
Well, would meaningful but PG-13
It's not
give you a
crude.
story, or
It's not crude. It's just funny because I'll just tell the poop story.
we're going with we
we're
gotta go with the
We're
poop
going
story.
with the poop story. All right. So, I had one of my squad leaders in Afghanistan. His name was Sergeant Estrada, and he took his squad out one night on an observation post. They call it OP. And so the design of that was to go set up in a location they could see a vast array of area. So just in case maybe some enemy operations were going on, they could go maybe observe, maybe some movement. So they set up in this house. Well, in Afghanistan, at least where I was at, it's very primitive. And the people, when you got to go to the bathroom, they just went to the bathroom. They didn't like look for a toilet or anything. They just went. So, you know, when you're walking in a lawn, you walk around thinking, I'm going to step in dog poop. And sometimes you're paranoid, like, I don't know, there's a dog that roams back here sometimes. Well, in Afghanistan, you're afraid you're going to step in human poop. That's just a fact. You become accustomed to it. So you're like always looking, like making sure, because you don't want to step in it, right?
This is fascinating.
Yes. So they're on this observation post, hole up in this building, and Sergeant Estrada, they all have night vision goggles on. He turns around because he hears a noise behind him. He turns around to look, and one of his Marines just keeps moving around, like wiping stuff like this.
On his hat.
Like this, and just wiping stuff everywhere. And he's like, what is he doing? And then he realized his last name was, well, his rank was Lance Corporal, last name was Roach. And so, kind of an interesting last name. Great Marine. It's just we made fun of him for his last name, Roach.
Yeah.
But
Couldn't not.
yeah. So anyway, he finally realized what he was doing. Roach had kneeled down and put his hand right in a pile of human feces. And then he was like, what? And he went and he smelled, he's like, oh my gosh. And there was nowhere to wipe it. So he's wiping it. He's like wiping it, trying to get it off his hand. And then they get back to the FOB, the forward operating base.
Okay.
And he's covered in poop. So anyway, Sergeant Estrada had to tell me that story the next day, and it was a funny one. So
Nowhere to wipe it.
Nowhere to wipe it.
You know, I'm just as
Oh,
good if it's all over
Oh,
me.
yeah, I don't know. Did I ever? Yeah.
Yeah.
When in Afghanistan, to do what
Yeah.
the
It needs to be-
Afghans do.
Is that all you need from me?
I
Okay.
think that's. I think we've opened a can. We'll never get all of what we need from you.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
pretty great. And you know, someone already commented, don't you think that an entire show of vets telling stories would be great? And I think that's a good idea.
yeah, next time, Kayenta Center for the Arts, Marine Corps poop stories. So
The poster is going to be amazing for Marine poop
all
stories.
right.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you,
You bet.
Mr. Gent.
Thanks,
Um,
Dad.
Now, Rebecca, you're sitting at the piano. Does that mean that you have one more in
No.
you? Okay. Rebecca, thank you so much for being here. We can find your music. You said something about all platforms. Is there
Some-
one platform that you're most on? Do you have like a personal
Like a
place that you keep putting music, like a SoundCloud or on your Facebook page or something?
So every once in a while, I have a YouTube channel that I just put stuff on and just like updating people on what I'm doing with my songwriting.
What's
and,
the channel called?
Just Rebecca Gent under my name,
Cool.
and
Okay.
it should come up. I mean, and then you can also follow me on Instagram, and the updates of when my singles and more music will be coming out will be on there. So
Perfect. And
Yes.
we look forward to having you on again after new music. And
thank you, Chris.
we will keep shooting for the sky. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone, you can make a donation. We just started a membership drive for the Center for the Arts at Kayenta. You can go to kayentaarts.com/donate to support performances, conversations, things like these. Thank you, Rebecca Gent.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.